I started a couple of years ago, and first it started with a story from my high school experience, kind of the same thing with Valentina, it just kind of blew out of proportion. And so it kind of started from that, and then as I started to write more and wanted to make it not so definitive to that story, other stories kind of emerged. And because I'm a big fan of like mystery, drama, adventure genre, this other storyline came to me about like this whole last will, you know, like people contending for inheritance. So I merged that two stories and layered it so much that I was like, wow, like, you know, all of these characters that can be brought to life. I had pretty good feedback in the pilot, potentially could be on TV.
And that's where you started thinking like a crazy person.
That's yeah, and now I'm a crazy person who meets with producers.
Welcome to my life.
The description of the girl, like sweet, innocent. You know how you always like channel your inner qualities when you're bringing out certain people. So I think back to when I was in middle school and high school, and I used to be very, very shy. So I'm kind of channeling that, and like I'm really excited to play that kind of girl, but also a quality that's in me now is go with the flow and like kind of really have connections with every character in here. And so I'm excited to like make things specific, like why we're good friends and like what made us be frenemies.
Yeah. Like I learned like going to acting school, you can only use your imagination for so much to really get depth. And I was like, an example would be like I was walking down the street and I heard a train go by and I was like, I've never auditioned for someone in Auschwitz, but I figured he listens to a train a lot different than like, you know, someone that's never seen a train as like a terrible thing. And so, you know, you can get triggered off stuff like that depending on what characters you play, and I figured I was like, if there's a damn character here that's getting triggered by anything, it's me.
Since I am an open book, I'm also very good at like displaying emotion, so I felt like, I mean, that's what I do like about the characters, that I can bring that to the table and also have like a dryness to them as well. So I'm excited to really like develop that character and challenge myself. You can really tell a lot of who he is just from that one scene. So yeah, I'm excited about it.
Ironically, I mean, I think of myself as a nice person, but whenever I do like these bitchy characters, I always get really good feedback from cast members. Like, wow, you just like switched that up. I was like, cool.
How do you feel about the character? Like, do you like her? Because she's one of my favorite characters.
I like her a lot.
So.
Yeah, like the bitchy characters always have some kind of backstory that makes them that way, because the same reason when you're nice, like there's something that makes you that way. So I like when she's like the frenemy, so she's like still friends, but she also has she's got depth.
And I thought for Quentin he was good for me because he has that like a little bit, you know, he's protective, right? Of like he's very loyal. And I think I have those qualities like with my friends and family. So like he was definitely protective of just from the audition side for his mom when they're talking about the mom, and so I felt like bringing that for sure, and I will bring that. A little bit of difference like in my personality as well. I'm not like super like talkative, like fast like him, but I think I can, you know, bring that other contrast to that, so I like that.
You know, it's not too much of a challenge for me because it's very much my personality. It's very the quirky and like the willing to stand up for your friends no matter what. And I'm definitely looking forward to developing a good relationship with her character and seeing it skyrocket.